Hey, it's been a bit, right? Maybe? I don't know. I gotta get better at figuring out how to start these things. Well, anyways, hello everybody, it's DeanSpillabean back on your screen with another State of Dean. December, if I can get this out before the new year, and before January, hopefully, maybe, I don't know. Alright, this is gonna be another rapid fire thing, because I want to get this under 10 minutes, hopefully, so I don't spend that much time editing. Anyways, December, I got busy. I had a lot of things that I wanted to do. You know, Christmas. Christmas is fun. Christmas is nice. It is really good. My Christmas was okay. There was a few things out of our control that just kind of made it a little bit worse. Mostly because it didn't really feel like Christmas, because like it was like 60 degrees out, or okay, that's Fahrenheit. I'm not sure what the Celsius equivalent is, but it was like warm, just warm. Like it's winter. It's supposed to be cold. Why is it warm? It's not right. Regardless, Christmas was fine. But do you know what Christmas means? It means Christmas break. Do you know what a break means? That means a break from work, a break from other things, time to do things. And me and my family have been doing a lot of stuff around our house to basically fix things up that we neglected to fix for a while. And now that we have time, we're trying to finish that up. So because of how busy I've gotten, I wasn't able to get a lot of video stuff out. That's fine. I'll get into that next year. Speaking of, what's coming out next year? First priority is getting my last Satisfactory episode out, which shouldn't take me too long because I just have two major parts remaining. I have a lot of the subcomponents and a lot of other possible ways to actually get the machining to automate it all. But I've encountered a problem where I'm not at the height limit, but there's like a weird problem with the lighting. If I get too high, that actually causes like the light and dark gamma to fluctuate too much. So I'm going to say that that's the hard limit, because I'm pretty sure no one wants to go up there and get a strobe light for gaming. So I'm just going to have to find somewhere in my base and just make room for the machines I need. I mean, there's some crevices here and there that I can stick something, I'm sure. But yeah, once I get that video done, that's going to be the end of the Satisfactory series, at least Season 1. I'll go back into the game around Season 2 whenever the full release of Satisfactory comes out. My guess sometime in 2024, hard to say till they give some updates, but my best guess is probably like next June or something like that. Maybe not, it might be until next December. I'm also going to try and work on making a world download just to have it available for people to explore once I get everything done. Shouldn't be too difficult. Satisfactory world files are actually like less than a gigabyte because it's just placements of structures that are already in. Whatever, I'll get into details at another time. Next thing I want to get done is what I'm going to dub the Year of Review saga. It was a plan that I originally had for this month's State of Dean, but good God, that got out of hand way too quickly. So basically there's going to be 3 videos at some point. The first video is me revisiting all of my old videos up into the present day one, mostly as a way to recap what everything actually is, so you don't have to go through and watch hours and hours and hours of stuff that may or may not be useful. And I know a lot of my old videos didn't have the best pacing, so this first video in the Year of Review saga is going to be me just going over which ones are actually good, my thoughts on them, the relevancy, ones that you should definitely check out because they're relevant to the channel lore. Also, just as a general archive of my thoughts on those videos at the time. I might change my thoughts way later on, and that's kind of why I want those. Second video in this saga is me going over almost every single future plan that I have in storage. Trying to go over ones that I'm pretty sure I can actually get done, my thoughts on what ones I want to get done eventually, how far into development they've gotten, possibility of them being done, approximate data, and the third video is a Q&A session where I just find a bunch of different questions and answer a bunch of them. Most of which retaining from like how I make videos and how I'm able to do some of these things, but also just general other questions. Also, I don't really have enough questions. If you have questions, please post them anywhere. I don't care where. I'll just find a question and answer it, hopefully. Anyways, you can see why this whole video that was supposed to be this month's State of Dean got way out of hand and is now being moved into January. Hopefully I can get that done and get that out. I should probably get onto that as soon as I get this video done. Now for another burning question, will I do some more Mind Electric stuff, or like what's the progress on that? Well, seeing as that I've been busy for a while, I haven't been able to do proper research into it. I still want to do it. I will definitely get it done next year. What time? I cannot give an ETA on that. Correction, might be February, March, It's hard to tell because I'm not sure how fast I can actually get these things done when I have time to do them. But they will definitely come out eventually. There's other plans that I want to go over, but I'll go over that in my the second video in the year review saga, where I go over everything that I have planned for. I'm hoping to make the year of review thing like a staple part of the channel. Whenever the year is over, I go over every single video that I've made that year and just generally review it, basically. However, since this is the first one and I have 70 videos so far, I'm going to have to go over all of those videos. And it's not going to be like, here's every nook and cranny detail that you need to know. I wanted to make sure that I rapid fire those enough to go through the ones that you don't really need to watch, but go into detail on ones that are actually worth your time. I'll figure it out when I get there, ha ha ha. So that's the main stuff. Something I've realized while I was making my last Satisfactory video. Gosh, these Satisfactory videos are kind of large. I gave myself like 11 hours to do this video. I'm giving myself like 11 hours of footage to edit down. I need to get better at editing footage or not recording everything. And, well, making a big video after big video, spending hours at a time just to get minutes of footage, it got kind of tiring, so I wanted to do something else just to give me like at least a little bit of that video editing energy. So I did something I thought about doing at some point and just kind of went along with it, and that's starting up a couple side channels. So far I have 2 planned, where there's Dean the Phoenix main and Dean Plays Warframe. The Dean the Phoenix main one is just me playing the character Phoenix over in Dota 2. That channel actually was an old channel of mine that I've had, which is why it has a ton of subscribers on it, but that was like years ago, and I had no idea how to properly make good videos up until recently, so I'm going back to that channel specifically to just post Dota 2 type video stuff. But it was a really nice change of pace where I just record myself playing a game of Dota, do some minimal editing, and have it posted in the same day, at least on that. It's like a video editing snack, and I kind of liked it. It's not really going to hinder any developments on this channel, it's just going to be, I need a light snack today, and then there's a light snack. The Dean Plays Warframe channel is when I'm just going to have Warframe content. It's got absolutely nothing so far. Well, I'm going to change that sometime in 2024. I want to post some Warframe content over there, but I gotta be careful with both of these channels because I don't want to do any like overly editing stuff because that takes time, and I want to spend a lot of my editing time on this channel, the one that you're looking this video on. I'll get a lot more specific on my future plans in my upcoming Future Plans year review video saga thing that's coming up sometime in a month. Actually, that brings up why I wanted to make this year of review saga in the first place. Because I have way too many ideas, I want to do everything, and it becomes a problem whenever I want to do these State of Dean videos and I have to constantly reiterate exactly what my plans are, how they've changed over time, and other stuff that I want to do. So, to kind of clear up the State of Dean clutter, I can just refer back to those videos and say, here is what my plan is, and like modifications of that plan. Or actually, more specifically, if someone in the future is like, hey, do you have plans on doing X, Y, or Z? And then I just link back to that video or just timestamp that exact spot and be like, yes, this exact link. I don't think I'm going to do that because it's kind of egotistical, but that's just a funny joke that I could do at some point if given the opportunity. Okay, I think I've brought up all the points that I wanted to discuss, at least in this State of Dean video. I don't want to make this one too long because I don't want to spend too much time on it. All I gotta say is 2023 was a really good year for me. It got me off the ground. I think I started at like 30 or 50 subscribers at the beginning of the year, and now I have like 350, which is amazing. Of course, that Mind Electric music video kind of shot me up several hundred out of nowhere, which that's reasonable, and I really like that there's a very good visual feedback for that success. Which kind of brings up the question, at this rate, if I make good stuff like this consistently every now and again, will I just get like thousands of subscribers, like pretty soon? At least like piercing 1,000 by like July, if I do stuff like this again? That'd be kind of neat. You know what, I'm going to put it as a goal to reach 2,000 subscribers by the end of next year. That's going to be my goal. My New Year's resolution, because that's a thing people uphold. Definitely 2024 is going to be a very interesting time for me, because I've got ideas, and I think I can do them this year, or at least a good chunk of them. That's the hope, the want, the desire. to create things that you can watch and that I can be affirmed that you have watched them and enjoyed them. And I'm not kidding when I say I could ramble on for like another hour if I really wanted to. I don't have the time to animate this entire 20-minute video, so I have to get it down to like 10 minutes. Is it 10 minutes? I don't know, is it? I gotta edit this video in a couple days, because it's gonna be outdated pretty soon if I'm not fast. So with that, I gotta say, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it at least some amount, and you all have a good night, and a wonderful Happy New Year. And a Merry Christmas. Okay, is there any other ones we'll get to say? Okay, goodbye, everybody.